Greetings, morsels, and welcome back to the Maw. Oh, well, there's a timely crying noise. We are back with more Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Last we left off, we did a lot of the intro and a couple of the miscellaneous stuff around Santa Monica.
I smell a rancid grave.
Who was Rancid Grave? We met Jeanette Vorman for the first time, and now we are about to enter through this aperture and meet her sister, Therese.
Please, come in. I do apologize for my sister's crassness if it made you uncomfortable. She's unabashedly scandalous, but in the club business, I suppose that kind of personality's a necessary evil.
Are you Therese, the dark daughter of Janus?
Therese Vorman, yes. I'm the proprietor of this club, and the only person in this city whose good side it's in your best interest to stay on. What brings you to Santa Monica?
Call off your conflict with the worm, Dark One.
Tongue's exile is self-imposed, I assure you. But then, what reason would I have not to hate that loathsome Nosferatu scoundrel? Bloody Nosferatu. They're so unclean.
I don't want to meddle with your madness. Just make a wormy peace. What has brought your darkness upon him? Let's be cool.
He meddles in my affairs. He's a bad influence on my sister, and she on him. If you were in my place, would you let him compromise your authority? You most certainly would not. I'd quite like it if I never had to hear that name again.
Please tell the worm that all is forgiven.
Why would I do that? Let him think I mean to kill him. That way I don't have to worry about him sabotaging everything. Do you realize how his subterfuge makes me look to the Camarilla?
I am no politicking bloodsucker. I need to see the worm.
Tongue and his co-conspirators' actions ruined my chance at partnership in a crucial piece of property. I do have several other promising ventures, and one in particular has been, to say the least, an ordeal. I'd be willing to put the word out that my grievances with Tongue have been swept under the rug, but in return, you'll have to help me remove a particularly burdensome spirit from a property I'm looking to invest in.
Speak your quest, Dark One.
Rumor is that a personal item of a ghost may be used to draw it out or excise it from its haunt. While I don't put a lot of stock in hearsay, it's my last option. So I want you to go to the Ocean House Hotel, find an item of the spirits, and bring it back.
If you will give word to the worm that he is not wanted, I will go.
Oh, I fully intend to do so. You'll find that dealing with me on the whole is appreciably more predictable than dealing with some of the egomaniacs that are my peers. So long as our business doesn't go sour, my word is gold.
We love Therese. Then I am off to the house on the ocean. Your words are like the reddest nectar, dark daughter, farewell.
Before I forget, take this. The only way to reach the Ocean House this time of night is through a tunnel in the sewers. You'll need that key to open the gate for that tunnel.
I will do what needs be done, Dark One.
If you'll excuse me, I've got situations to set straight.
A few more answers from your gray matter? Why so much hate between you and the worm?
He meddles in my affairs.
Tell me of... Nope. Alright, nothing new there. Driver's license. Virgil Crumb. We can look into that body. See, Virgil Crumb.
The sewers are all muddied with 1,000 lonely suicides.
Let's see if Virgil has anything. Let's see if Arthur Kilpatrick has anything on a Virgil Crumb.
slipped into something comfortable, I know I have.
A through F.
If you're new to town or just new to this whole radio thing,
Crumb
listen to
Victor.
Dead of Night. The only girl who will spend the night with you and leave first thing in the morning, guaranteed. Well, looks like the boards are lighting up. Aren't I the popular?
Alright, his body's at the morgue. Oh, this is interesting. Things seem to have frozen. Let me take a second to fix it. Alright, we reloaded as we left
Squirming on the horizon.
Asylum, so let's just do that again.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime, aren't you? Hope you've slipped into something comfortable, I know I have.
Okay. Weird. Let's see if we can't do the
Pandemic. No fighting. Truth,
this body quest for some quick XP before we go do anything else. In fact, how much XP am I banking right now? Yeah, my persuasion and seduction are way beyond what they need to be right now, so now I can start putting some stuff into combat or save up for we'll see how much I can save up to get this, because this is going to be useful later on. We'll see, though. Foxy Box's key. Alright, I guess we're going to the Foxy Boxes. I could go buy a knife before we do anything. You know what? Maybe we'll do the Ocean House before anything. I know I'll get something from Therese for doing it. Not Therese, Jeanette. Sewers are super confusing for me because I have just no sense of direction whatsoever. Ocean House Hotel, where are you? At A. So all the way to the end of this. Cool. I'm definitely not dressed for this kind of sewer venture. That's access B. Where's A? I guess it's this. That would explain needing the key. Yep. The tractor seems to have come alive and tried to attack the trailer I was in. An auspicious start. Let me just say up front and for the record, fuck ghosts. So it gives me the heebie-jeebies. Some doors are open, some aren't. Alright, let's follow the ghost lady. I just missed what the fuck just happened in that room. Hotel Hell. Child severed head found in hotel laundry room. I keep hitting escape to get out of those. This isn't creepy at all. I assume I'm looking for the laundry room? Yes, I am. Boiler room key. Spooky. You wanna fucking go, bruh? I'll take you to the cleaners, as they say. And if I'm not wrong, this is the power junction for the elevator. I may have just really fucked up. I might have to just wait a bit for all my health to come back. I probably want to save my blood heal for some more dire or immediate situations. So we'll just hang out here while that goes back up. Can I duck under that? Oh, I can. I don't remember this section very well.
Stop doing that. Mother
Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I do have to run through it. Alright, apologies for the delay there, folks. It has been a while. Damn, don't throw fucking paintings at me. Nothing here. Oh, it is unnerving to get those little extra sounds via headphones. I don't know if y'all can hear what I hear. Oh, that's a weird ass noise. I hate it. Another body. Police say second child was chopped up like firewood. Gotta stop hitting escape. I'll just wait for my health to come back up. I didn't even... I'm gonna kill this ghost. Grand opening. Santa Monica celebrates the new Ocean House Hotel. No, that's just another elevator. I mean, I'm glad I have some blood packs, but still. It's kind of obnoxious. This is how it's going to be the entire way. Unarmed and melee. We'll see. It's probably more important for me to get my melee up. That's sad. Again with the escape. I am so sorry, everybody. Alright. Well, that's an ominous drawing. Bye. Shit's about to start flying. Fuck you, ghost. Telling me to get out. Get out when I'm damn good and ready. Let me take a look at the first floor over here. There's nothing. Family missing. Fire department. Ow! Ass. Fire department searches Ocean House for remains. Oh. Motherfucker. It's a key for upstairs. Both are boarded up, though, so... I don't know. Are they expecting me to go upstairs? Oh, nope, there's the ghost lady. Let me not fall down there again. Show me the way, ghost lady. I see you flickering over there. What a lovely little charge room. Murder-suicide ocean house killer possibly responsible for Inferno. Ah, the classic let me do a murder and then burn down the place around me approach. Oh no, I hate this. I'm gonna save as we go here just in case I get myself into some kind of bind. I will happily help you. This is all very dramatic for no reason. Alright, I definitely took a lot of damage there that I did not need to be taking. I'll do my best, ghost lady. You see that shit? Dropping elevators on me. Alright, let's read the diary while we're just hanging up here. Oh, one sec, y'all. People are home. Alright, I'm probably not going to read the whole thing. It seems this spouse in question was very jealous and ended up killing his whole family over it. As one does. Alright, let me save here because I know this jump is a pain in the ass.
I smell a rancid grave.
Parkour. More newspaper clippings. Murders unsolved. Mother or father could have been Ocean House Killer. Oh. Little circus manual? What does that do? Oh, ups my dodge. Very useful. Just throwing vases at me. The jukes. Hit me once with a lamp, shame on me. Well, he burst this damn door open. Alright, not sure why it led me to this room, though. Looks like we just could throw a lamp at me. Alright, well the music box is off. Ooh, this map is glitching. Please calm down. Ah, okay, here we go. Nothing in there. Anything in here? Alright, I'm gonna save again here. I know I'm kind of spamming saves a little bit, but... well, you'll see. So, some bullshit could go down very quickly. least I know I can crouch under these for the most part. The pendant is mine. But I fell. Okay, it looks like I was supposed to fall regardless. Again, I'm gonna save because I'm not sure where I'm supposed to be going. It's been a while. I guess I can just drop down through here. Oh, there it is. Second floor, okay. Oof, okay. Success. Yeah, I guess all that was supposed to happen was I was supposed to get the pendant. And I should be able to fuck right out of here now. You have discovered Journal of the Ocean House. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, Ghost. I need to bring you to Therese. You know, it's funny because the first time I had to go through the Ocean House, it was a pretty harrowing experience, but every time you run through it, it gets a little bit easier. See, this is Access C. No idea where this one spits me out. Foxy boxes. No, we'll do that later.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Always. Like Sanity missed me. What page was I on? Oh yeah, you. Jam out while the elevator does its thing.
How odd. I was just having naughty thoughts about you. You made quite an impression earlier. Did you come up just to cheer lonely little me?
Oh, or they have heterochromania. All of my cells are intoxicated with you, White Mistress.
Really? Do I often pogo stick through your thoughts wearing nothing but a smile? Be honest. Or don't.
You haunt my dark dreams, but what deeds do I do in your own?
What all swayed kittens do. On hands and knees, you lap up the milk of me. And we purr, kitten, like dragonflies buzzing around frog bellies.
Your words make me blood crazy and feverish, lost in a remembered life lust.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
Your sister only receives this treasure.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
Hold on to the knowledge that you mean nothing to me. You stole the words from my head. Hold on to the knowledge that you mean nothing to me. So I'm looking at a guide that will help me do a thing, right? And I'm supposed to pick... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to pick hold on to the knowledge that you mean nothing to me. Okay, I'll trust the guide, I guess.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
My heart is open, but your hand will not contain your desire.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
Forgiveness, white daughter, but this is for the other only.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you're so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What deed could I do to amuse the rainy day child?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
For you, I would face the flame at noontime.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Slashing is now my existence.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
I remember sweet things together, but can we enjoy them undead?
Oh, well, it's a little different, but entirely possible. Come sit next to me on the bed. I'll show you.
I'm glad it does the fade to black. When did I lose blood from? Don't mind the noises. It's even more awkward just staring at a black screen. Wow.
You can't hide from me. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh, okay.
How to amuse myself this time. I wish I had my hair cut.
Can I creep on their computers? Oh, by the way, here's the Daughters of Janus portrait. Moving is difficult. Let me break it to that computer. Email. One Baroness 3. Love it. Nectar of the Gods. From Vandal Cleaver. Can I read Jeanette's? No. I guess because she's right there, so I can read Jeanette's stuff when it's just Therese.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
What page was I on? Oh yeah, you. Now we do our little Gallery Noir quest.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Your mind will shatter on the hollowness of your life.
No, it can't be. I'm useless. I'm completely useless.
Flowing fat will ferment your furrows. I have to do this in chronological order. So, Cain slays Abel. Cain is cursed by God. Cain meets Lilith. He later spurns her, but before we do that, we're gonna save just in case I get wrecked in this fight. A little blood guardian here. Oof. Yeah, this is just kind of a slugfest here. Let me snag this person since they're just standing there. Alright. Have a good one. Thank you for your assistance.
You. What were you thinking?
I wasn't thinking.
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Shut
up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture. But nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others. But how dare you!
I don't know what your lips are saying.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
I have brought you the ghostly bauble and old words.
Excellent. I'll take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
Yes. Of course, Dark One.
There's only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
How might this deed be done?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
This is more convoluted than the psyche. I will find her and then we finish this.
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Done and done. Okay. Friday night.
I need to speak to Jeanette face to face. I don't have time to argue about it.
I feel you. I'm at 9 experience. What does Max Obfuscate do? Any melee or unarmed attack that breaks off your SK5 will deal triple damage. You may move freely while invisible. You may perform stealth skills while staying invisible using the attack key. I think I want to go to Obfuscate 10. Or I could start getting more lockpick. No, I'm gonna need Obfuscate to at least 3 for a couple of... Actually, like at least 4. For a couple of levels. Definitely want to get Mass Hallucination 2 for a couple of fights later on. So I'm gonna need like 15 experience before I go to the warehouse. That's fun.
Hey, where you going, man?
Your brain does not need to know. My brain will move its body.
Get out of here, man.
Ooh. Wow. That's obnoxious. Did they kill Doris? Could I feed off of this guy? Don't you run away from me. It's okay, you have plenty of blood, I think. I'm coming, I'm coming. Hello?
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of Mrs. Humphrey. She's crazy! Help!
The Vorman sisters are a lot. I love them, but they're a lot. Hit the wrong button there. Let me save just in case I fuck up the options here.
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now, I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again.
Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram. I swear.
Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me!
I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister.
Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly
This shit is
the way
heavy.
he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me.
You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
From where this hateful quarrel?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with Kine, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say Daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night.
Yeah, content warning.
And
Sorry,
whisper
should have
how
mentioned
much
that
he
earlier.
loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
Both sides need to cease this conflict.
Don't you want to hear what happened? How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Become mute both mouths. Cease this quarrel.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
You must both learn to live in the same skin.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
If you could learn to join hands, think of the strength you command.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who
Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
The past is a worn garment. Dispose of it.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for Therese. Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Oof. History's shadow did not need fall on you both.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Work together and your power will more than double.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Dark One, let the light carry more of the burden.
More responsibility. So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
White Mistress, stand not in the way of the Dark One's plans.
But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
Run this house as a family, and you both may unalive another day.
If she would stop treating me like a child, if she would start behaving like a rational adult.
Was there never a time when you looked each other in the eye?
Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
You don't really wish to become an only child.
I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me the boomstick, Dark One.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue.
Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station.
I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
We share the same sweet madness, daughters of Janus. Farewell.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince.
And keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Well, all's well that ends well. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get Obfuscate 3. So we can do stealth kills. I don't know that we need... We may want 4. Dementation I'm gonna need for the mass hallucination, so I'll take that. Let's check out Foxy Boxes. reports. 10-12-04. Someone was observing the Canites, the vampires. Hello. Hey, me what? Why do you have a crossbow? The Kayethan? Alright, I have a katana now. That was pretty easy peasy. Don't mind me just running around with this big ass sword.
Hey, you.
Mommy's here to get a little more sugar. Oh, jeez.
Wanna come play with me?
I took care of your problem, little golden ghoul.
Yo, girl, do that thing yet?
The Life Eater has enjoyed his last meal, and you should make this disappear now.
Oh, thank God! Oh man, yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? Still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
The Life Eater was a thing of death and shadows.
Bertram said it's like a vampire, different, you know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. He said lots of them have been coming to California for some reason. I don't know.
Don't take any brass nickels, little golden ghoul. I guess that means bullets? Let me see if I can talk to either of them. Alright, so that's 4 now. Combat defense and hacking. Scholarship is 9. I could buy another dot of security, but I might want to save up and just get another dexterity, since that'll also help my... No, I mean, with a high enough obfuscate, I don't really need more dex, but I'm gonna need a lot of lockpicking. See, that's 8, this is 3. I'll save up to get another strength, I think. Okay, they're not there. See Mud Hunt, but that's Skyline. Carnival of Death, Regent's Riddle. Alright, looks like we're gonna go do the warehouse. You know, I think I fucked up.
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
Because I did not pick up the fire axe.
The bones of your ancestors will rise up and reclaim the flesh that they lent their sorry progeny.
Cute. Alright, I have to talk to Bertram. But I can't really get in there. Do I have to go through the sewers? Point D. Let's see, Sunco Gasoline, number 2. They're across from B. Where's access B? It's probably gotta be the brother's garage then. Brother Salvage, number 3. So it's all the way down from the station, from the Ocean House, excuse me.
Cemetery runoff congealing at the door.
Wait, B is the bail bonds. Santa Monica Pier, Asylum, Surfside Diner, Brother Salvage. Okay, so I do need to go back to B.
Trust me.
See, that's C. Where's B? Okay, so it looks like it's not sewer access.
The sewers are all muddied with 1,000 lowly suicides.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never find me, did you, sweetheart?
It festered in your brain that I looked for you?
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Oh, so you're who I'm waiting on. Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake. That, or they want you out of the picture. Interesting choice either way.
The nasty dude.
Nasty dude? Hey, I may not be a looker, kid, but you better start showing some respect, 'cause I could squash you like a freaking bug if my panties get all bunched up. You got it?
No, your nastiness was shown to me by the little golden ghoul.
Oh shit, a Malkavian. And you ran into Nox, too? You guys must have had quite a conversation. Not a working brain cell between the two of you. Oh well.
Bertram Tongue, the nasty dude.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
Then you know more than I do.
News travels down the Kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
And survive I did.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried. So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
I seek a strange house of wares, oh nasty dude. For the winged one, you know?
Oh, never mind. The warehouse, though. I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
Secret sorrow and sickness, tell me of the Sabbat.
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat, they glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
What of the hapless humans?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads. Ugh, losers.
Do they know of their dark masters?
Yeah, the Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the masquerade.
Can you bring me there with shoes of air and feathers?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
My pockets desire things they do not have.
All right, I guess.
Let's see, I have a 5 now. Guess I could take some melee. Yeah, taking melee is probably a good idea, unless I want to start saving up for advanced invisibility. Tempting. I may have to take a melee. Just because of what we're going to be dealing with.
You ready to go?
Lead on, nasty dude.
motherfucker!
Alright, we're gonna reload that. I really want to try to do this warehouse as stealthily as possible.
I smell a rancid grave.
I believe I also have to take this gentleman out. A no witnesses sort of situation.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in. Some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. Someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear ya.
You're gonna move on from that conversation? I don't know if that counted as me being discovered.
Hey, you see something out there?
Where?
Out there in the trains. I swear I saw something moving.
Ain't nothing out here. You're just scared, little John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. Scared for whoever decides to come and get a piece of this.
Hey, quit waving that thing around. Fucking explosives all over the place. You trying to blow us up or something?
Now who's fucking scared?
Stop, man.
Did that count as them catching me? Ah, well, whatever. I don't super have the patience to be that stealthy anyway here. Holy shit.
Hey, stop, man.
Well, that was obnoxious. Alright, well that's another opportunity to do it the right way, as it were.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in. Some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe you heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
Alright, so the ones watching the alley, I'm just gonna leave alone.
Hey, you see something out there?
Where?
Out there in the trains. I swear I saw something moving.
Ain't nothing out here. You're just scared, little John.
What? Shit, I ain't scared of nothing. Scared for whoever decides to come and get a piece of this.
Hey, quit waving that thing around. Fucking explosives all over the place. You trying to blow us up or something?
You gonna bet or what? Shit, relax, Holmes. I'm in.
Yo, Marcus is getting all crazy on people tonight, right? What the fuck? Something going down tonight. He knows something we don't.
I know you best keep your voice down. Marcus don't play that shit.
What shit? I'm just asking a question.
That's the shit he don't play.
Look, both of you just shut up and play your fucking cards. Where the hell's Junior?
He's inside, watching the steps. Guess Marcus.
Shit, I guess.
I appreciate them letting me know about Junior. Alright. Little save scummy, but I'm trying to score as many XP points this cycle. You wait for that gentleman to cross.
Stop, man.
Did I click the right thing? I did. You wait for him to get out of eyesight. Alright, so I gotta stealth kill all of these folks, which is annoying, but I'm so close to just getting the XP for planting the explosives unseen, so... Is it worth doing all this for 2 XP? Maybe. Alright, so far so good. It is gonna be a nasty fight though once we're inside.
Hey, where'd they go?
You gonna walk through?
Freeze, motherfucker!
No, I have to be invisible until I plant it. I apologize for the save scumming, but I don't know. Now it's a point of pride, I guess. I mean, I'm supposed to be able to stealth kill. Let's test that. Oh, wow. I'm not here. Stop coming towards me. Oh, wow. This is wild. Interesting. Interesting that this is going on. Okay. Can this be lockpicked? I mean, fuck it. So far, so good. This is an amusing glitch. I have about 4 more left, counting the not counting the 2 inside, or I think 3 total. Okay. We're conducting a lot of trial and error here. I mean, with any luck, I'm only gonna have to fight like 4 Kine instead of like math 8-ish.
We can even fly? Why not? Don't they fly in the movies? Yeah, I guess so. And like, that punk who dropped your brother? You could hit his whole crew. Old stinky jack shit. I'd tear their asses up if I was a vampire. Yeah, it's not
Security.
so bad. You'd be stupid not to run with this crew. They said they run whole cities. You understand that? Working with the crew that runs a full city? You could do anything you want. Kill anyone who gets in your way. Fly all over the place. But what about blood? Do we really gotta drink blood? That's how they do it up in the movies. That's kind of nasty. What if I want a sandwich or something? How should I know? You might be a good sandwich. What was that?
Missing from that last shipment.
I mean, I gotta keep on hitting it. My cousin's got a
I
trash
forgot to
can at
look,
my
but
house.
I'll do it today.
Fuck I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the desert and find someone who can.
Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the shipment tonight.
I'm hungry. Let's order a pizza.
Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver it, numbnuts? 13 abandoned warehouse full of kill-on-site hopheads wing?
I could pick it up.
No. No one's going anywhere while we're sitting on this shit.
But there's no vending machine in that.
How about I put a bullet in your gut? That fill you up? Huh, you goddamn Mongo-looking bastard?
No, boss. No, I ate hungry.
Alright, let's try this.
So, boss. He didn't mean anything by it.
What I just said.
Hey, stop, man!
I'm just trying to figure out how to off these 5 people in there. Because I don't think I can plant my explosives until all 3 dudes in that room are dead. Oh, one just moved. I don't know, do they move periodically?
We can even fly? Why not? Don't they fly in the movies? Yeah, I guess so. And like, that punk who drugged your brother? You could hit his whole crew. Too old to swim, do jack shit. I'd tear their asses up if I was a vampire. Yeah,
it's not so bad.
You'd be stupid not to run with this crew. They said they run whole cities. You understand that? Working with a crew that runs a full city? You could do anything you want. Kill anyone who gets in your way. Fly all over the place.
But what about blood? Do we really gotta drink blood?
Alright.
That's how they do it up in the movies.
Have to. What about like a sandwich or something?
Missing missions from that
I'll
last
find 'em.
shipment.
Try to be a good vampire.
It's still nice.
I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight.
What can I pay you
My
guys
cousin's
for?
got her friend staying
This
at
is
my
the
house
big
and she...
score, so do your goddamn
Man,
job
how do you
right
expect
or
me
I'm
to
gonna find someone who can.
Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the shipment.
Stuff.
Order a pizza? Order a pizza? Where are they gonna deliver?
Alright, I can plan it and get those 2 XP, but then...
Missing missions from that last shipment. I forgot to look, but I'll do it tonight.
What can I pay you guys for? This is the big score, so do your goddamn job right or I'll bury you in the ground and find someone who can.
Won't happen again. Swear I'll check the ship tonight.
Pizza? Order a pizza?
see if I can feed off of this dude. Perfect. We're about to hit the fun part of this. Wait, this is very odd. I should have run into some Sabat vampires by now. Serpentine. I guess you don't run into the Sabat if you're able to do it stealthily. Interesting. Okay, that's on me for not making it out fast enough. I mean, fuck it. I can't go out that way. Crap. I'm in quite a pickle here. I think I'm just gonna run past him. Bye. Oh, this is such a problem. I might have just royally fucked up and not given myself enough time to leave. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill the people. I don't get anything out of fighting them. I apologize sincerely for all the safe scumming. That was just me trying to prove a point to myself, and...
Hey, freeze, motherfucker!
Okay.
handiwork, I presume.
It wasn't me, it was my evil twin. Didn't you see the goatee? Ah! Werewolf!
Not experienced much in the creatures of the night, are you? For future reference, you might keep in mind that werewolves aren't in the habit of introducing themselves.
Are you the big bad wolf?
I see my reputation, for once, does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
On the beach, their blood was thinner than water. The Baron's sister herself, 2 minds, 1 face. I see dead people. On the beach, the blood was thinner than water.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred. Hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
I see dead people.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
I'm not gonna narc on Therese.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it. Pleasure meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
Goodbye, wolf.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed-off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Do you know of Beckett, the noble savage?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
We traded words.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
I seek to pull questions from your bubbling dome.
What do you need?
I made the acquaintance of your golden ghoul.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
It festered in your brain that I would.
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
He played unawares.
Come on, fledgling, don't ever think you're ahead of the ball in this game. No matter what action you take, some kindred you never even met already foresaw it and found a way to profit from it.
But I vanquished the Asian nightmare in his stead.
No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Knox, huh?
You have mastered my brain. Bravo.
Don't take it hard, Cupcake. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor.
You know of people, tell me.
Sure.
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
Jester? You call him LaCroix a Jester? You'd better watch that, fledgling. Anyway, what am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Shine the light on the clans.
Sure.
Lay bare the Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt. Sure.
Give me the goods of the gangrel.
They fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to.
Shine the light on the clans. Sure. Demystify the Malkavians.
Malkavians are, interesting. There's something to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and not all of them are worth listening to, but they're all good fun, if you ask me.
I'll take it as a compliment.
Sure.
Need me some knowledge of the Nosferatu.
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
Fate shines well on your twisted visage.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night.
Are you the creeping worms, a part of the Jester's family?
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla.
Do you like the Jester's family?
The Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services, or don't want to be on our bad side. Either way, no one bothers us.
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
Jester? You call... Shoot.
Tell you the truth of the Toreador.
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos. Sure.
Tell a tale of the Tremere. Fucking Tremere.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in LA, but all in all, there's not that many of them. Sure.
Ventru and Veritas.
Well, they get a bad rap, if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge, but when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat. Yeah.
What appraisal of the Anarchs.
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
What do you know of the one with a number for name?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I see someone with my mind's eye.
Sure. Jester. Sure. They're a bunch of...
sorry. Head clan instead of sect.
Yeah.
Clue me in on the Camarilla.
The Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, then bloods blowing the masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
Caitiff, the motherless dogs.
Pretty close to the mark. Caitiff are just kind of riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society, don't know their clan, mutt vampires. What I suspect you were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
Thin-blooded and short-lived.
You said it. Theory goes that the farther down the bloodline you are from Cain, the weaker the blood is. So if you're, say, 5th generation, the blood is strong. If you're 15th generation, you barely qualify as a vampire. A thin blood.
Thin-blooded, thinly seen, and yet they cast a long shadow.
Long shadow? Yeah, I see what you're saying. You Malkavians and your damned insight. Most fledglings don't know anything about Gehenna.
Gehenna, the falling of the eternal shadow.
You don't know the half of it, kid. Gehenna, the day we all die. when our sleeping forefathers rise and bring about the end of the world. Many believe we're living in the final nights.
Cain, creepy.
Yep, that's him. Cain, the biblical brother killer, father of all vampires.
Thin-blooded and ill-fated. Tell me of the hunters.
Hunters. Humans who hunt vampires. Most are half-cocked yokels, who also say they've been abducted by UFOs. The real hunters are trained by secret societies, holy orders of the church that have existed since the Middle Ages. Fear them.
All right.
All you walk willingly in an eternal feast of the guilty.
Let's see, 8 experience. Pretty sure I'm not gonna actually need Obfuscate 4. This is probably worth having. Or this. Oh really, what's this combat defense? Interesting. Yeah, I'm tempted to put in for this. Yeah. I mean, without putting anything else into blood buff, I know that can bring me up to an 8, which I... What the fuck was that? Which I think is the max I'll need. Report to Prince Lacroix and the Ventru Tower.
Souls draped in rotten tatters, and father dances in the dark.
The first move, the White King moves to protect his spawn. That's Strauss's riddle. I guess let me pick up the quest from Vandal.
Blood don't grow on trees.
Perhaps I can write the next act in this little blood drama.
Now that you let that one go, I have to go out and find someone else to fill the chair. But it's kind of chilly out, and now that my co-pilot's been devoured, I'm flying solo. I need a new body. Find another donor and I'll whip up a fresh batch.
Where can I find another little blood bag?
The bitch who owns me and this place runs the asylum. Lots of young, stupid blood there. Not like the putrid, stinking, vagrant blood we so often get. Don't shed any at the club, though. No. The
I will look in the House of the Shattered. So yes, we could get Danielle from Asylum, but I won't. There's another situation later on that can be solved that way, so I'll hold off until we're there. Cool. Okay, so I can take that cab. Let me go talk to Rosa, see if she has anything else for me. I'm assuming that I can pay her for her insight here and there. Because she said she needed 100. Each insight is like 20. So maybe if I do that like 5 times throughout the course of the story, I can help her get the hell out of Santa Monica. Come on. Yo lo voto.
Yes.
When are you all getting the hell out?
Hi. Don't let me stop you from going in. I don't know.
Questions about my fate?
Then ask again.
Okay. No, I guess not. Maybe they'll all disappear by the time I go, or if I ever come back from like downtown. I never got the fire axe, and I'm salty about it, but I did get the dope-ass sword, so there we are.
Where to?
Get this big yellow beetle scuttling towards my destiny. Downtown.
Let's drain it. Let's stake it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it? Ah, lick.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys, I think we could all use a little entertainment. Those of you sitting in the first few rows will get wet. Son of a bitch!
Oh damn, Nines to the rescue.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us. What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with a Sabat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you.
Thanks for the save.
Good effort. Execution needs a little work. You look like shit. Name's Nines.
What happened to 1 through 8?
Same thing that happens to a lot of anarchs, Malk. But you already know that somehow, don't you? Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
What do you know? I will let everyone in shouting distance know. Your face is familiar. Do you have your own cereal?
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
The real story. I like stories.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I try to, but it keeps finding me. Maybe or maybe not.
It's a nice night out, huh?
Alright. Is this Ventru Tower?
You, look familiar, Missy. We haven't met before, have we? Oh, yeah, back in Santa Monica, right? Ooh, I don't know what came over me back there, but now I got this sweet night shift position, and I'm happier than the time I met Supowitz. Well, enough about my lucky break. You, here to see one of the bigwigs, Missy?
Send me to the top of the ivory tower.
I'd love to buzz you up, but according to Building Security Protocol 916, I'm gonna have to verify you're supposed to be here before I can open the elevator. I hate to be a Louis Law, but I'm new here, and you don't get a second chance like this every day.
Open the sky ferry for me.
Okay then. Mr. LaCroix, he told me to expect someone fitting your description sometime tonight. You go right on up.
Wise.
Yeah, you have a good power meeting, or whatever it is you types do up there. If you need any security, well, you just ring the front desk and ask for Officer Chunk. That's me, in case you were wondering.
I was not. What are you a chunk of? Is there a bigger piece?
Yeah, I get that all the time. The name goes back to my football days. Actually, my fantasy football days at the station. Stationarium. That was this office supply outlet mall I used to watch. Hey, you kids! No skating in the parking lot. That was me.
I'm no longer here. But thank you for your life story. Can I talk to you, spooky man?
There you are. I was informed of your presence in the building. Since you're here, I'll take the liberty of assuming you've destroyed the warehouse. This is correct, yes?
Boom.
Most excellent. I had no doubt you'd prove my decision a prudent one. I trust you encountered no impediments to your progress on account of my personnel.
Bloody Mercury, Two Faces, Diner Assassins, Wolf People. There were no explosives on Mercury, but I found some. Bloody Mercury, Two Faces, Diner Assassins, Wolf People.
Yes, I'm sure it was quite an experience. You've done well, circumstances being what they were. I will admit, not many in your position would have overcome such a trial. But don't misunderstand me. It was no fool's errand. You may yet prove to be a genuine asset. It's a bit disturbing, the lack of talent within this organization as of late. Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me?
What shall I spy with my little eyes?
There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently. Have you heard of it?
You hear them too? I mean, continue.
The police are investigating the Dane as we speak. Even the Nosferatu have little information on what's been found. However, the reason the ship has caused such speculation is because it was transporting an object called the Ankaran sarcophagus. Now, I'm not one to predicate a decision based on conjecture, so what I need is fact. And more importantly, I need evidence that the occurrences on the Dane were not supernatural in nature, and in no way relate to this Ankaran sarcophagus.
Help me understand.
You have 3 objectives. 1. I want you to examine the sarcophagus for anything unusual. You may sense something peculiar about the sarcophagus. In fact, many kindred in the city have reported an uneasiness in the air since the Dane's arrival. Do not, under any circumstances, open the Ankaran sarcophagus. Secondly, the police have begun their investigation. Find out what they have concluded thus far. Thirdly, take the cargo manifest for the ship. I want to find out what else it was carrying. The last thing we want is police aware of our existence. So be careful what you do in front of them. And unlike the warehouse, you cannot wholesale slaughter a ship full of lawmen without consequences. Is this understood?
More than you know.
Good. Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier. The man so does love to throw that cretinous charm of his brashly about. What exactly did Mr. Rodriguez say?
He wants me to find the last round in this field of massacre rectangles.
I see. Then, you should go humor the by-the-numbers rhetoric he's so desperately aching to spew. Oh, please, before the chance of fascist oppressor from that dive of theirs clog the air and choke the local kind.
I love humoring. I am there.
Give the Anarch community my regards.
Done is done.
Give the Anarch community...
Oh, they haven't given me my hotel room yet. We have time to do the Elizabeth Stain, I'm pretty sure.
Deep of the Atlantic, dark, dreaming, sleeping.
I guess I can talk to Larry. And then go find Strauss.
Baby girl, I saw you coming from down the street and I started praying to the Lord to find it in his heart to send you to me, and hallelujah if he didn't come through for me. Welcome to Fat Larry's Trucker Mag. I am the proprietor and salesman of the month several years in a row. The ladies call me, oh God, but you can call me Fat Larry with a F-A-T, cause there's more of me to love.
Are you a merchant of the ill-gotten, illegal, and inferior?
Oh man, you been feeding on the ruck, girl? Nah, baby, I don't sell none of that no more. You got some crazy eyes on you. Believe me, I don't have to see the freeze-dried ice cream to know a space cadet when I see one.
But I have so many loot cakes to fatten you.
Hey, so you like to pipe. Didn't say I wouldn't sell you nothing. Chill. Peep this gear I got.
I feel like a stone in a center store.
Koala ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddles right here. Check it out, step right up. Yo, man, got a Galapagos turtle, this week only. Yo, koala ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddles right here. Oh, yo, koala ears, lazy eye hammocks, and dwarf saddles right here. Check it out, step right up.
I can buy heavy clothing and... Oh, wow, why is that axe so expensive? I mean, that's on me for not buying it earlier.
Check it out, step right up.
Oh, is my inventory full?
Got a Galapagos turtle, this week only. Yo, koala ears, lazy eye.
Okay, so the... Alright, the axe is definitely the better weapon, so I guess I'm glad I bought it.
Say now, Wonder Girl, seeing the kind of commando gear you been stocking up on, you ain't just using that stuff for keeping the neighbors away from your shit, is you?
I like to caress my weapons like a long-lost lover.
Wow, that's your business, okay. I just figured somebody with a shopping list like yours might be up for a little action, czar, alright?
Sell me your desire.
Yo, I need a hardcore pimp killing Cleopatra Jones for a supersized skull. Straight up Foxy Pam Grier style. Still with me?
Do you hear the voices too? Did they describe me to you?
Here's what's going down. I got a tip that the Chinatown Tone and some local boys are meet down at the nearby parking garage to carry out a business deal. Now, I can't tell you what they is exchanging, but let's just say a certain client of mine is ready to drop some Uncle Sam-sized bucks to acquire what's in briefcase number 1. You get it for me, I'ma not only give you a cut, but I'll roll out my special stock as well. Now, how that sound?
The fat man gets a whole cake. I want a piece of it. A big piece.
Yo, baby, why you gotta shake me down like that? If I hadn't just got my foot out of cash, I'd do it myself. But, yeah, it's got to be that way. Fine. You got a discount. But only after I get the briefcase.
I am your action figure.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Now, if you're the straight-out hard-boiled Terminator type, I'd suggest you buy some heavy firepower before you roll up to the parking garage. You need anything?
My greatest weapon is knowledge and laser beam eyes. I'll be back.
Yo, I got dinosaur eggs. We don't know what kind. Buy 'em and hatch 'em.
I'm gonna need 7 more for my strength. Let me get up with some more, set up with some quests.
The moon is melting.
Do I know you?
I knew you'd talk to me. I swear you were all like totally drawn to me. I'm surprised I don't know you. I usually meet all the LA vampires out on the scene. Not a lot of you out tonight, which is weird because I don't know of any parties going on.
Any magnetism between us is purely your perception playing pranks.
No, come on. It's totally cool. I'm Patty. Seriously, everyone knows me. Besides, I just wanted to ask you if you've seen someone.
Someone always everywhere with names unknown.
His name is Kent Allen Ryan. He's a toreador. Really good looking, dresses really well, like all Prada usually.
Oh yes, a toreador groomed like a show cat? Yes, I have beheld him.
You are totally awesome. It just goes to show you that you don't have to dress cute or care what you look like to be a cool girl. So, where is Kent?
A puddle found him behind the house of God. He is outside cursing it. He raves. No plans or rave in the Santa Monica Blood Bank. Yeah, go to the blood bank, Patty.
Oh, that is totally Kent. He's so like that. I better go find him. He needs my help to do anything. Thanks again.
I'm sure if you go, he'll be happy to have his pet back. My humanity's getting low, but it'll be fine. The voice from your head is even more angelic than the voice in mine.
So, who are you?
I am your you, that's who. Let me show you a magic trick. Can I talk to you? No, I can't. I can talk to the proprietor.
Everybody comes in here's got to have a shot house rules. Inhibition's the first thing to go. 2 more of these and you'll be telling me your nastiest, dirtiest stories. I am your beat priestess, and it's time to confess.
What name do I shout in a crowd to summon you?
Venus was her name. Got anything you want to confess?
If sin was mud, I would be a pig, but I may not share.
No matter how many times I hear that line, it never gets any more believable. So what's your thing, Stealing from work, sex in graveyards, watching the neighbor's daughter with the lights off?
These pages are filled with deeds more macabre.
Sounds serious. I'm going to need details, so I know whether to pour a Hail Mary or a highway to hell.
I love Venus. Speak to my memory, I am gone. It was my own hands which launched buildings in Santa Monica. I imbibed the iron milk from the wounds of the living.
Oh, yeah? I've been waiting for someone like you to come in here. You see, I've got this situation that's gotten a little out of hand, and I need someone to inform some people that they won't be getting paid this month. Intrigued yet?
Always. Anything that exits your lips, goddess, is my will.
Well, the parking lot next to the Empire Hotel. Couple of guys, Russian accents, bit thick. I need you to tell them Venus doesn't have their money. That's it.
What will be my prize?
Drinks on the house. For a week.
My self-esteem is fine.
You want cash? Whatever, I can do that. Question is, are you worth it?
Cast no doubt, I speak to the Tsar's children.
I expected you'd bite. Empire Hotel. Tell them I'm broke. You can run, right? Never mind. Just don't go starting any street fights, alright? These guys are connected. Anyhow, a lot of people have yet to confess to the beat priesters. Later, darling.
I will be as the wind. Alright, this seems to have crashed. I'm gonna go ahead and try to fix it. And take a little break in the meantime. So we will be right back, folks. right, thank you folks for your patience, and we are back. We're here at the sky. Let's do the Empire Hotel thing here, and then we'll circle back to the skyline and look for Muddy.
Confession, bitch, send you.
Don't talk about her that way. I hail from Venus.
Money. Where is money?
Her purse is empty. No salmon tonight for you, Grizzly.
No money?
You must be hungry, Grizzly, but look, your friends are salmon.
Salmon. Must eat salmon.
This was lovely to watch. Are they gonna finish the job? Oh, he's pulled a knife out. Street fight. Oh, well, that was kind of anticlimactic. Well, he shot the one dude. Mud Hunt. Skyline Apartments 2A. Can I talk to you again? Oh, yep, it's going. Can I talk to him again after all that? Is anyone watching? No, I can't even interact with him to feed from him. Wow, okay. Interesting. Can't even talk to him. Alright, whatever. Alright, let's check Skyline Apartments 2A. Let's go to the second floor. Let me just try all the apartments, I guess, from top to bottom. Alright, I'm not supposed to be in the tippy top yet. In fact, that may be my room. This is the 5th floor. Definitely better kept than the others. Oh, I know whose room this is. I'm not supposed to be here yet. Okay, so that was 5th. This is 4th. Skill too low, hack attempt 6. Don't mind me, let me just do Auspex. Excuse you, how did you know I was here, sir? Is this the security terminal? Oh. Alright, a lot of money. Cool. I've already been to the 2nd floor. Just throwing shit all over. I am very interested in knowing how the security dude knew I was there. I love Haunted LA. Upcoming shows. Show 17. Hospital Horror. Oh, I know whose room this is. Just hacking everything in sight. Apartment notes. App 1. Simon Milligan, he's on TV. So other footage of his place will be worth something. App 2. Sean Milton, he's a slob. Never has chicks over. Georgia Welsh. The passcode on her door is 9648. Apartment 3 is 9648. Apartment 4, vacant. I guess that's the one I get. Apartment 5, Paul Anderson. Apartment 6, Hannah Glazer. Oh, wow. Ew. He's a peeping Tom. Anything of interest in the basement? No. Sure. Let's turn that quest into Venus. Move, lady. Does someone want to go to the alley?
There you are. I was beginning to think you ditched me.
I would never leave you in a ditch. I only do that to bad people.
What?
Your message was delivered, goddess.
I can't hear you. Let's talk in my office.
Done.
Well, you certainly did better than my bouncer did. Poor dear can't turn his neck to the right anymore. Already had a call from Boris. Wasn't too happy about tonight's son of a bitch. Say, how would you like to get into the club business?
Like a new moon, I am attracted but not shining.
Well, to start this club, I have to take out a significant loan from a king bastard by the name of Boris, and every time I haven't been able to make the monthly plus interest, the bastard takes what he feels is a suitable late fee.
Babble until exhaustion, goddess.
I've got a club to run, so I'll be blunt. I refuse to fuck that fat misogynistic old man one more time to hold on to the club. So I need someone to eliminate him. Do this, and I'll make you a silent partner.
I will become Mars to save you from Vulcan, love goddess.
He's at the Empire Hotel, always has a few of the fiercest bully boys standing round trying to out-sneer each other. He's got a short temper, and more than likely he's been drinking for the last 4 hours. Here, key to the penthouse level.
Yes, the SARS and will end shortly. Can I jump off of this? Yep. Alright, we're at 3 experience now. want to upgrade my melee before I do the Boris and the weapons one. So actually, you know what? If I can, let me try to find the Muddy. Because then I can just go back to Santa Monica and turn the stuff into Vandal and Kilpatrick. But let's talk to Premier Strauss. Not Premier, Primogen.
My flame shrouded in the moon is melting.
Thaumaturgical creatures. Photo. A blurry photo of what looks like to be a Nosferatu. Can't use. Oh? Can I not use that because I'm not a Tremere?
Greetings, neonate. Might I assume you received my invitation? I have been looking forward to meeting you for quite some time.
Blood magics and betrayal, and the true king upon his throne.
Ah, a child of Malkav, no less. Do dark visions cloud your sight, young one? Shattered reflections of your clan father's mind?
The glass is cracked, but strangely clear.
There is truth in your words, neonate, more than you yet realize. Your madness allows you to glimpse the truth of this existence, to see through the shadowy veil into the world beyond.
On your head an iron crown, and the jester dances before you.
Be cautious when speaking of these visions. Truth is rarely welcomed by those who cannot see it. There are many kindred who will be less, shall we say, accepting of it than I am.
Tell me your name, Wizard King.
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. Welcome.
Regent is opaque and shadowy.
A regent is the leader of a chantry, as well as a teacher to young Tremere apprentices who are studying the mysteries of our clan.
Reveal these mysteries, Wizard King.
I'm sorry, neonate. The secrets of the Tremere clan are hidden from all but those who share our blood. You would do best not to look into them any further.
Then reveal the mystery of this chantry.
A chantry is a local gathering place for those of the Tremere clan. I live here, as do apprentices from time to time.
Tell me of this dark city of angels.
Let me give you some advice, young one. Your survival in kindred society will often depend on your ability to find out yourself what is going on around you. Remember that well.
Memory is rarely a gift of the schizophrenic.
As for what is going on here in downtown, the word on everyone's lips, kindred or kind, seems to be epidemic.
Ah, a withered horse runs among us.
It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population. Considering our particular appetites, the local kindred are more than concerned about these developments.
Dirty blood is our doom.
Yes, indeed. My opinion is that the local anarchs are responsible for these outbreaks. Their precipitous indulgence of certain passions often leads to such things. Ergo, their need for the watchful eye of the Camarilla.
Perhaps I might probe the problem of this pestilence.
An interesting proposition. If you succeed in finding the cause of this epidemic and putting an end to it, I will compensate you appropriately for your efforts.
I shall do this deed.
Very well. Again, I recommend speaking with the anarchs. You can find most of them at the local watering hole, reveling in the vices of their former lives. I believe the place is called The Last Round.
Uncloud this Camarilla.
The Camarilla. It is merely a kindred sect that exists to protect its members from the outside world. There are specific codes of behavior that we abide by in order to ensure the continuance of our species. It is nothing more and nothing less.
Uncloud this Camarilla some more.
Surely. What else would you like to know?
Do all bloodsuckers belong to this brood?
No. There are many independent clans who are not aligned with the Camarilla, and the Sabbat is another sect of various vampire clans whose beliefs are very different than our own. Unsavory sorts, to say the least. I understand you have already run afoul of them.
Rodriguez, the Midnight Warrior, casts a long shadow.
Ah, yes, the infamous Mr. Rodriguez. I understand you owe him your life twice now. Had he not intervened, the prince would have surely had that hound of his separate your head from your shoulders.
His pale hand was well appreciated.
In any case, it's a shame that Rodriguez cannot see the wisdom of the Camarilla. He would make a powerful ally. As it is, he is a significant thorn in LaCroix's side, which serves my purposes just the same.
Do not the Wizard King and the Jester Prince share their purpose?
LaCroix is a prince, neonate, and a Ventrue on top of that. Even if he weren't as young and indiscriminate as he's already proven himself to be, But I say too much. Let us just say that he and I have differing ideas on the use of power.
Put your trust in this shattered psyche, Wizard King.
Well, without saying too much, I think that Sebastian LaCroix lacks the usual discretion necessary to be a prince. I see in him a lust for power that overshadows his responsibility to the Camarilla.
Your iron crown begins to sparkle.
No, young one. I aspire not to such lowly heights. My only interests are those of my clan and the Camarilla.
An indicative order of your interests.
You will do well in this new life, young one. That I can see already.
Uncloud the Camarilla some more.
Surely. What else?
Why do the Anarchs shun this freaky family?
The Anarchs feel that they don't need the structure and discipline of the Camarilla. I feel that they pose a threat, both to those loyal to the Camarilla and to themselves. Most are mere children and need our guidance. Surely.
Tell me of the Jester Prince.
LaCroix is a prince, neonate.
My mind has already left. Okay. Good talk. I will say, Strauss acquits himself very well in this game. And he may be very well the person I side with towards the end. Like, unless you're doing an Anarch run, or very specifically like a Ventrue Loyalist route, I don't really see why anyone would pick LaCroix over Strauss.
You got any cans?
Lots of money this time, for sure.
I don't have any cans. Why would I?
Go away.
You go away. Alright, well, here's the underpass.
Anybody got a menorah?
Plants.
Oh, hi.
Did you see it?
The dangling headless whore?
He
done tore him up. Right in two. Ripped him apart like a rag doll.
Open to me the movie in your mind.
These two guys, the dead guy and the other, they showed up. I've been living here, so I hid. I thought maybe they was owners or cops come to clean the place out.
Who was the homeboy of the Heartless One? Continue this terrible tale.
They was waiting on someone. They're going to do some kind of job, they were saying. But the person they was meeting, well, he was late. So the one guy leaves to find the phone and call him, and the dead guy stayed. Well, that's when the killer, that's when he showed up.
Did you hear the name of the Ichabod's buddy?
Ichabod? What the hell are you talking about? You been at the moonshine tonight, girl?
Who was the friend of he with no head?
The dead feller called him Muddy.
Spin your tail, wine wizard.
1 second he wasn't there, and then he was. Like out of the shadows he come up. Scared the shit out of the dead guy. I'd like to scream, but I couldn't breathe.
What did the shadows then reveal?
Oh, that killer, he grew these claws. I swear it, I saw it. The dead guy went white like he seen the devil, and then the killer grabbed him round the neck and lifted him up and started cursing at the guy.
What words from the Stark Devil?
Oh, I couldn't hear too good. Something about revenge for what he did or what they did. The killer made sure the dead guy knew who he was and then ripped him open. Just tore him apart. He did it real slow and made the guy scream.
This study will place you in a padded cell. Silence if you love your freedom.
Okay, I will. I don't want to never think about that again.
Do or die. Okay, I got me a Masquerade Redemption, not that I needed it. Oh gosh, the platforming. The Lucky Star room key. Great. I won't be able to continue this until... Alright, I'll go ahead and save here. Before we chat up the Anarchs, and I will call the stream here.